Everything good now on your side?
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's do it.
Man.
It's Island Vibes with Tropix International Sounds, YonniRude boy, Swisher Sweet, and joining us on the virtual celebrity hotline, the one and only Tarrus Riley. How you doing, brother?
Everything cool. What's up?
Everything is good, man. No complaints. Just dealing with this global pandemic. How have you been handling the pandemic?
Indoors. I'm inside, man. I'm inside making music, writing music.
Of course, I know you'd be carrying on with the music. So I guess the next question is, any specific skills or any particular skills you picked up during the pandemic? I know, like I spoke to Shaggy, he started cooking more. Leela IK learned to ride a bike. What has Tarrus Riley done and learned in the pandemic?
Wow. Well, I was working on my album and I'm learning more about production. Yeah, I'm learning about more like behind the scenes stuff that make the music sound good. Because the first time I was just singing, songwriting. But now I'm paying more attention to the little details that make the music sound nice.
What's the biggest thing you learned learning the production side of it?
Well, I'm not telling you. You're crazy. I can't tell you. No.
You must see I got my pen and my paper here. I'm about to take some notes,
You know
right?
how long it took me to learn that? No, I got to learn it some more and then tell you. I can't tell you right away. We need a next interview for that.
All right. Sound good. One of the things I like to say is that Caribbean people just do it different, right? I'd rather say we do it better, but you look at these virtual concerts that's been happening, and then came Taste of Sunfest and cheese and bread, boy. What was it like being a part of that? Because it felt like y'all had a full crowd in the studio with you.
Yeah, well, you don't know. Great people make great things happen, And when you're in great company, it's problem, So, go Sizzla Kalonji was there, So, that mean already. I mean? Dean Fraser is there. My brethren Conscience there. Like, all the people are there. So, you want to put your best foot forward when you see your peers and your brethren them doing the same thing. So, that's it. You know what I mean? We just represent the Jamaica and just make the world know. Look here, Jamaica in the building, like the Olympics,
I like when, in the middle of your performance, you say, hold on, this is real sweat,
Yeah, man. Real sweat. And I really pick up my guitar and play a song for the first time. Then remember me from my brand new album, Healing. So trust me, I go hard and I try to give you something, special.
Yes. Now, speaking of music and even just doing it different, Beanie and Bounty, the Verzuz. I think that kind of just changed the way the Verzuz was conducted. But how'd you feel about that and also about them being left off the Billboard cover?
That's two questions, right?
Yep.
The first question is the second one. Mm-hmm. Being left off the Billboard cover, if I could say on radio, bullshit. Can I say bullshit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. On this one you can. You can edit it.
Bullshit. That's really bullshit. And, I would hope that it was a simple, honest mistake, but then the next part of me don't understand why someone could do that.
Right.
Because they changed the whole format of it. Mm-hmm. So it looked bad, for reggae and dancehall to be so impactful and then you're not showing it, I don't like that. Yeah. All right. Differently from that, how did it feel watching it the night? It great. Mm-hmm. And then remember now we in Jamaica, we witnessed the Verzuz with Beanie and Bounty throughout the years. You know what I mean? So it's just the world finally get to see what we know a long time. And them see it, but some people see it from far.
Right.
So to see it on a big platform look nice, just to know that the world is watching.
Exactly.
Like you have a virgin, when can sing long time, and then you see him on the big stage, you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, so them are the Verzuz now, and them are talk about this one against that one, and we're saying, wait till Beanie and Bounty go show you how Verzuz go. Yeah.
If you were to do a Verzuz, who would you pick as the person to go against?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I can't pick that. I guess what now? I want to tell you something. I tell you a joke about me. I don't really compete with artists, So for me to say someone I would go against is a hard question to ask. But I mean, we love music and we love make music for people.
Right.
So I never really look at it like that, tell you the truth. Because then I do so much different things. I sing, I DJ, I rap, I play instrument. I'm a complete artist, so
right.
What kind of artist? I couldn't just go against somebody who sing alone. Because when I do other things, then what am I gonna do? And you know what I mean? I don't sing love songs alone. Yeah. So it couldn't be like a lovers clash.
Right.
And then I don't sing culture songs. It means I'm different. We're not ready for me's a different artist. We can't go verses.
a league of your own. I like it.
No, bring it. Because there's so much different things to where me do. You have a lot of singers who they're singers. So you could have like a lovers rap verses. Like, you could have a culture verses. But me just like you every kind of music. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So here's the question: with your dad, Jimmy Riley, being who he was it destined for you to follow in his footsteps and do music?
I can't speak about destiny right now. Don't get destiny. Must be my sister destined me than Rani. That's the only destiny. You know what I mean? But I mean, it was natural for me to be in music because I grew up in a musical environment.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I do have brothers and sisters that they're not in music, but music, I take on to music. Music call me and me answer. So that's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the new album, Healing, is out. It's streaming everywhere. And I want to get into some of the songs of the album, but I also want to get back to some of the classics first before we get to the new album, right?
No problem.
I want to do it in this game that we do called Tropix Wordplay. I name a song, and you tell me a story behind it, whether it's the meaning behind it, some hidden story behind it, or just anything about that song, okay? So let's start off with the classics. How about She's Royal? She's Royal. What you want to know about it? A story? Yeah, anything about it. First thing that comes to your mind about that.
The first thing that comes to She's Royal is that when I was writing the song at my Birmingham house, there was a little girl next door listening to the song. And she was hiding behind the wall listening. And the next day, she's singing the song. I was like, little girl, where you know that song from? And she said, you think me never hear you yesterday? So we call her Raya.
Nice. One of my favorites, Superman.
Superman is a super song.
What about?
That was easy.
Yeah, that was easy. Just the Way You Are.
Just the Way You Are. It's a big song. And we have to big up Frost. Frost produced that song. And that was just a song to make woman feel nice. For some reason, I'm singing love songs and the woman, them I feel nice. And I like that. So that's a song to make woman feel nice. I love you just the way you are. Because women have so much different insecurity. They want to lose weight, put on weight, do them nails, do them breasts, do them butt. They want to do everything. And I love woman. But I just love woman just the way them skin.
Just the way you are. Exactly. What about Don't Come Back?
Don't come back is when you piss me off, leave and don't come back.
Self-explanatory, right?
Yeah, and it goes both ways. Don't be afraid to tell somebody, like, I don't need you in my life. Leave and go.
Right. One of the things I always liked that you did too was some of the covers. Stay With You was one of my favorite ones. The cover of the John Legend, Stay With You.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And big up John Legend. I actually met him at Jazz and Blues Festival in Jamaica. Nice. And I was nervous, I'm like, whoa, it's John Legend. I don't know. And he's like, Brother Riley. I'm like, big up yourself. I'm like, say, yeah. Yeah, man, it's always good to, put your reggae music, set that little trend, for the years and years from Dennis Brown come right up. You know, them sing international song and put their little flavor to it. It was something I never liked doing one time, I never was open to it in my mind. But then, just living and growing and wanting to try new things. I say, what? Try one now. And it worked. And then boom again. Human nature. Boom again. And people like it. So now and again, if we like a song, we get it in a reggae style.
It's funny you should say Human Nature because that was the next one on my list because for you to say that you didn't like to do those before, that is one heck of a song to say, I want to cover this one because it's Michael Jackson.
And it was one of my favorite songs growing up. One of my favorite songs. And actually, they were doing like a tribute to Michael Jackson before he passed away. And I told them, look, the only way I'll be a part of it is if I can sing the song I want, which is Human Nature. Right. And it's Runway.
It's a beautiful, beautiful version of it.
Yeah, man.
And so as we get to the new album, Healing, let's talk about the title track, Healing.
Healing. Well, Healing is just a song with a lot of feeling. And the song explains itself. You're staring at the walls, you're wondering what's going on because everybody quarantined. So what will the new world be like? We need healing. Very simple, very straightforward, and very today. It's today music. Now, right now music.
Great Equalizer.
Yeah. Well, the Great Equalizer explains more into what's going on in healing. The line say, it doesn't matter anymore if you're rich or you're poor because the Great Equalizer settles the score. The Great Equalizer, sometime in tribulation, most times in tribulation and when things get rough, all the little things that divide us go away and we're on one level, you know? And even in happiness, you know, everything that divides us go away and we're on one level. So even today is election day in Jamaica and people voting for different sides and different parties. But at the end of the day, when the water gone, it gone on everybody.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? When a hurricane blow, it blow up on everybody. So, you know, there is still a oneness with people besides all the other things that divide us. So the great equalizer in this time would be the pandemic and things that's going on and how it just make everybody balance. It don't matter if you're rich. If you're rich and you catch COVID, can't help you.
Exactly.
Rich people have access to better things, but still, rich people die and poor people die.
Yep. Very true. Blessings.
Yeah, we're blessing. Come on. Blessings. Blessings.
Love that too.
What's cool about Blessing is the last song on the album, and you just want to leave you optimistic and know that there is a blessing coming.
It has a very throwback feel to it. Like it almost have I feel like a Jimmy Cliff feel to it.
Well, that's a good feel.
Yeah.
That's a very good feel.
Yeah.
And that's an icon right there. That's a big name you're calling right there. That's a legend right there.
What about Lighter?
Well, Lighter now. Lighter just make you feel lighter. And Lighter burn like what Lighter burn. Produced by Russian, Rav Shensi on the track, Tarrus Riley, giving a different style again. Remember I tell you earlier, I do so much different things.
Yeah.
So this one, Shen is singing and becoming right away the DJ style and just nice up the thing and, you know, it's got different vibes.
Somebody you always collab very great with Conscience and the song Connect Again.
Well, you said it best. I'm a virgin and we're animals and make some great music and we will not stop.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The album is healing. It is streaming everywhere.
Listen up. You left out Dexter Daps with the thing there,
the
My
Fire.
Fire. You left out TJ with that thing and Dean Fraser put on the saxophone and him sing for that thing them Babylon Warfare. You understand me?
Yeah.
So a problem. You left out the tribute to my father, Poor Immigrants, where we're talking about what's going on today with the whole immigrants vibes and everything.
Yeah.
So trust me, healing is a complete package.
It is a great story. I didn't want to run down every song on there, but you know,
No, man, you have to talk about every song. We have a song named The Week. My next song with my Shane Brown called Time.
Yeah.
One big love song. But I don't know where I go through and I write them something there, but we just put the melody to it and just vibes it up and trust me.
What was the thought process in doing the album? Because like you said, it's a complete package. You cover so many different things and what's happening now, and even what's going to happen when we get out of here. You know, once COVID is over. So what was the thought process in putting together this album? Well,
thought process, as far as songwriting, we're just talking about today things. So these songs are about conversations that I've been having today. I'm a bridging them up today. You know, and differently from thought process, the actual process, we'd have to work with time restrictions and curfews and stuff like that and social distancing. So that's the first. Because you know, when you're in the studio, it's usually big crowds and you can vibe up. But this time, you have to be limited with the space and limited with the people at once, you know?
Right.
But it's all good. And it worked, and we give thanks.
And you don't feel that... So one thing I did notice in listening to this album is not like, because of having to practice social distancing and not being able to have everybody in the studio at the same time, it didn't take away from anything on the album. You still had the same feel.
Music, you know. We're not distant from music.
Yeah.
We're not distant from talent. We're just distant from the crowds, but we're closer to the music. Yeah, we do other things, you know. We do a whole heap of other things because, you know, I have to DJ, I have to sing, I have to play hand parts with my mouth and sing. Dean singing harmony, he's singing lead, Shensia singing harmony. You know, we're just doing all different kind of things because we have to be more than just, we can't rely on a whole heap of people because there's not a lot of people around.
Right.
So, you know, and some great things happen.
So how did you decide, and how did you, was it your decision or was it his decision to put down the sax and actually sing on Babylon Warfare?
Well, I don't want to take the decision. I'm going to give him that. Yeah, him just, this man, his man is a super talented. So sometimes him sing, sometimes him play sax, sometimes him produce. I can't keep up with him.
But you try? Now that you learn in the production side, you try?
Yeah, I'm trying, right? I'm trying. I'm coming for you, Dean Fraser.
So I see you already have some dates on the calendar for next year. Is that the plan? COVID's over, you get back out and pick up the tour again?
In Africa, they say, inshallah, right? In God's will, inshallah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The man is Tarrus Riley. The album is Healing. It is streaming everywhere. Make sure you listen to it, blast it loud, and listen to every
You
track.
can still buy it, people. You
Yes,
can still buy music today now. You can buy music. And trust me, we need you to buy the music because we're giving you quality product. So just know, so it's a quality product. You can't get it. It's worth it. It's music with feeling. It's healing. It's streaming. Yeah. And if you're buying it, it's there for your dealing.
Always making lyrics. That's it. And you can find everything at TarrusRiley.com, correct?
Yeah, man. Tarrus Riley, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, Healing. Find it. You need it.
Tarrus, I appreciate you taking the time out to talk to us today, man. Enough respect.
Yeah, respect and thanks for your time. And
yes,
keep
sir.
safe. Keep on your mask when you need it. Keep your hands clean. Bless up and we'll link up when the world free up, right?
Yes, sir. Easy.
Respect.